Howdy, everybody. G Money here. It is a Tuesday. I believe it's the 19th of September. I don't know what time it is. Roughly 11ish. I don't know. I don't have a watch on, and I just don't know. So anyway, I'm out here in my mom's community. There's three little ponds or what have you. These two up front are definitely a pond. The one in the back behind our house might be considered a lake. The reeds are real high right here, so it's kind of difficult. I don't want to go on the other side. This is the common area for the community, so I don't really want to be on anybody's property, get them all bent out of shape. It's an HOA community, you know how those people get up in arms. But I've got three baits I want to play with here a little bit. I want to forewarn you, there's a lot of lawn care companies that are busy in this community on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so there is a guy off in the background weed whacking. A disposal truck just showed up. Today is the regular trash day. Yesterday was recycle day for most of the community. So we're going to try and get after it. If there's any noise, I apologize. It's kind of hard. We're on the main entrance here of the community, so you might hear some vehicles, but we're going to try and get after it. So I'm not going to cast a whole lot. I'm not going to be fishing real long, but the last time I did use this rig in our backyard, I used a Ned rig. So I'm going to give it one more shot, and if it doesn't work, I'm cutting off anything named Ned, anything that sounds like Ned, looks like Ned, could be Ned. I'm done with it. All right, let's see what Ned can do for us, and see what we can do here. Tip number one, when you're fishing in Florida, check for gators. Have your head on a swivel. You don't want to lose a limb or your life. This is cool. I hope I can show you. I hope I can get there in time. Doggone it, I missed it. There was a turtle. Oh, so sorry I missed the screen pivoted on. There was a big old turtle right in front of me. Almost looked white, like an albino turtle or something. So let's see. Let's try and get this angle. Bear with me, folks. That turtle distracted me. All right, here we go. We're going to try again. All right, folks, I see him. Let's see. I'm going to show him to you. I see where he's hiding. I may not have seen him the last time. He's looking right at us. You see all those little guppies? You see his head? He's right there. Real light colored. I'm not real savvy on. That might be a gopher tortoise, I guess. I don't know. He seems really light in color. You see him? I'm holding on to my phone so I don't drop it. But hopefully you guys can see that okay. Look at the head on him. It's kind of got like a stub-nosed beak on him. You see him? That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. Even if I don't catch anything, at least we got to see this guy. That's really cool. Let's see if we can follow him. See if he hangs around or if he goes away. Isn't that cool? I love Florida sometimes when the weather's conducive. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you saw that. Droplets of some type of bird or critter crapping in the water. All right, hopefully nobody craps on my head. All right, let's get back to attempting to fish. I can fish or I can catch. But hopefully we're catching today. Hold on, folks. Hold on. This holster is not real strong here. I'm trying to get it situated. All right. Ned rig, test number one. All right, nothing on that cast. One thing that sucks about fishing from land is you can't get around to certain structures where if you knew a bait was potentially better, like under a fallen down tree or branches or what have you, or a rock pile or a point. Sometimes you got to deal with what you have, and this is what I have right now. I will say I fished this little pond in the past, and I've never had much luck here. It's one of the smaller ones. I'm not going to lie, it's not like I fished it 10 times. I think I may have fished it twice, and I never really gave it a whole bunch of casts. But on this side, I fished that side a little bit better. Literally, when I say that side, it's 45 yards away, maybe. We're probably going to have better luck over there. I've done pretty well there, but we're not going to give up on the Ned rig yet. But if it doesn't work today, off with your head, Ned. Fish on, folks. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on my Rebel rod. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one, folks. We got a good one. Hopefully we don't lose it. We got a good one, folks. We definitely have a good one. We got a good one, folks. Look at that bad boy. Can you see that? Can you see that jump? Look at this, folks. Look at this. Uh-oh. Second fight. Second fight. There she is. Right next to the turtle. We got us a good one, folks. G-Money on the fish. Hopefully I don't lose it. Hold on. Hang on, folks. Hang on. All right, this is what we got here, folks. She's a big one. Let me try and get this Ned rig out. Let me get my needle nose. Hold on, folks. All right, folks, look at that slob. Look at that bad boy. Look at the mouth on that. Oh, man, I'm not great at guessing weight. I don't know, 4-pounder? What do you think, folks? The Ned rig. I always highly recommend the Ned rig to catch all your big ones. And I always say, kiss my bass. Let's see if we can get another one. Welcome to Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. That's how you get it done on the Ned rig. I use them all the time. They're very productive. Do you believe that? It's all good. Let's try it again. I love this rig. All right. I lost count. I think that was only my second cast. So if all else fails, the day's been very productive. Thank you. I'm casting to the same spot. See what happens. Okay, so I'm 1 for 3. Like I said, I'm using my Ned rig. Uh, got that at Wally World. I think it was 698 or something like that. It was like a 5 or 6 pack. I think it was a 5 pack, to be honest with you. 3 of them come rigged, and 3 come unrigged. So obviously, I'm using, they have spares. Uh, I'm using the Quantum 30 Conquer. It's the Quantum 30 Conquer reel. I got here locally in Bonita Springs, Florida. I got that at Sportsman's Wholesale. There's also a place called Sportsman's Warehouse. This was purchased at Sportsman's Wholesale. They had a real good deal on these. A couple people, friends on YouTube got them. Cody down there in Texas, down here at Abilene, he got one. So I like them. It held up to that fish. I'm not real good at, I don't have a scale with me. I didn't even bring a tape. There's probably a tape measure in the van, which is 15 yards away, but I wanted to get him back in the water as quickly as possible. I'd say he was between 4 and 5 pounds. I don't know. It was a nice one though. So we're going to do 2 more casts. Then we're going to switch to a different bait, and we may not even go to the other side. I might just. I got some things to do today. Some people. I'm supposed to reach out to some people about some projects I'm working on. But let's try it again. All right. We've had 2 casts over there, 1 over here. So we're going to go back to where we originally started and didn't get anything. We're going to try it again, folks. Stay with me. Okay, nothing on that cast. Uh, Normally, I like to try and stay. I'm going to show you something here real quick. I didn't show you earlier. I should have. You see, there's all these reeds, so it's kind of hard for me to. I could probably cast over it. Matter of fact, let me try that one time. I'm going to try and cast over it, but if I do get something, there's a chance it could get hung up. Normally, I stay close to the shoreline. I'd say 15 to 10 feet. Sometimes closer, depends on how much grass or obstacles are in the way. Uh, so I'm going to cast straight out and try and bring it. There's kind of like a slight gap here. Generally, I don't like fishing out in the middle, but we're going to give it a shot. You never know. Excuse me. All right, here we go. We're going to let it sink. We're going to just lift it just a little bit, lift and give it a partial crank. You might not be able to hear me too well. I don't have a mic. Just going with the trusty old phone. Nothing yet, folks. All right. I'm going to hit pause real quick. I'm going to put on a different, smaller spinner, and we're going to try and get after it. I know it's a Strike King, or excuse me, it's a cream lure. It's a little tiny spinner with a silver spoon. We're going to try that, and we don't have to get monsters. We just want action. Okay, just to show you real quick, the trash truck just left, so I'm coming back to you to show you what I'm rigging. Sometimes if I put the phone on pause too long, it'll shut down. So this is what we're using, this little spinner. Looks like it'd be productive. It's kind of translucent. My color vision's not the greatest. I would call that a blue, but who knows? G-Money got all kinds of problems. You know what I'm saying? We all know about them. But there we go. So we're going to rig that up, and I'll be right back to you. I haven't left you yet. Operator error. My cinch knot didn't work. For some reason, it didn't cinch down, so I'm playing with that. I'll be right back. All right, so the cinch knot did not cinch down all the way. Let me try it one more time. But if not, I'm just going to use that as a loop knot. And she does not want to. I've never had a problem with a cinch knot. I don't know why this one's not cinching down. So I'm going to try a few casts with this little loop knot, basically, and then I'll re-rig it, try it the right way. Thanks, folks. Let's see what we can get. We're going to go this way. Hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. Hope you're eating tacos. Don't forget, it's Taco Tuesday. Naturally, I get all wrapped up. Hold on, folks. Don't go nowhere. Man, that would have been nice to catch that fish on a live stream. One day, folks. All right, we're going to try and do a fast retrieve with some intermittent jerks. Try and get that spoon do its job. See if we get any action. Nothing on cast number one. All right, casted right where we caught that nice fish earlier. You see what happens. All right, so a lot of you folks know how to fish. Some are don't know how to fish. I shouldn't say don't know how to fish, aren't as experienced. That's probably a nicer uh, term. So what I did was I casted it out. I tried to retrieve it and then give some jerks. Retrieve it, give some jerks. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do I'm going to wait 2 or 3 seconds and then I'm just going to do a steady retrieve. See what happens. You've got to try and look for patterns. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. We're about 10 feet off the shoreline. Okay, what I noticed on that cast, since it's a lighter rig, I'm going to show it to you one more time. It's a lighter rig, so you don't want to go real fast because the heavier the spinner bait or the spinner, it'll stay below the surface. If you reel these little small spinners too fast, they're going to be popping out of the surface. You want them in the water. Let's try it again, folks. Just had a hit, folks. Just had a hit. As soon as it hit the surface, not even 1 second afterwards, I had a hit. So let's see. I don't know what else is in this pond. There's usually when there's bass in Florida, there's going to be tilapia. Um, there's probably some type of sunfish of some sort. I think they call them red ears or something like that, but I don't know 100%, but let's try that again. I do like this rig, it just hasn't produced yet. I would like to make mention, if you notice, I'm not hung up in the trees yet. My friend Jason Johnson at JJ Drones, he likes to catch a lot of tree pounders. We're trying to stay away from those today. turtle's back. He's right in front of me. Right down here. He's right underneath the grass there. He's just chilling, looking for a free meal. All right, I lost count on casts. It's probably been at least 5. We're going to try a couple more because I really don't like changing baits that much. There he is. He's right there. I don't know if you can see him, folks. He's right there. All right, I cast where I got that hit the last time. He's right here to my right. No, he's not. That was a cloud shadow. He's over here to my left. You can't see him, but he's right up on the shoreline. All right, we're going to try another one. We're going to just go straight out like we did before with the other bait with the Ned rig. And we're just going to try that. And then we're going to switch over to a rooster tail, see what we get. Look at that. Didn't even get caught in the trees. I'm a little rusty on my fishing skills. I'm not going to lie to you. So much going on in my life. I haven't fished a whole lot. I figured I'd try and get a little bit in. My license is valid again, which is good. Okay. Y'all are going to laugh at me, and I probably deserve that because I'm making fun of Jason Johnson with the tree pounders. That's why I carry a utility knife. I just cut the reeds, trying to retrieve this little spinner. This thing, I think it was only $1.50, but when you're frugal, you try and save every penny you can. So there you go. I've retrieved that, and look, she's all messed up now. Let me try and get her back to form. And we're going to go to try the rooster tail. I'll be right back. All right, just to show an example, there's the guy with the blower over there doing lawn care. Can't get mad at him. We do have a nice little neighborhood here. When I say we, my mom and my brother. You're trying to do a clinch knot again. It's very important when you do a clinch knot. I've already done a video on that previously. But you have to moisten it real well so she slides. That time she worked. I just got to cut off the tag line and we'll be in business. And I will tell you a couple things real quick. Anybody that has a keen eye, I don't have any leader material on here right now. I'm just going directly with the monofilament line. Sorry about the noise. This is, I'm trying to remember, I think it's 10-pound test. So that's what I'm using. This rooster tail, sorry about the noise. Sometimes people can put a split shot up, I don't know, 12 to 16 inches. It helps get it out further if you have something light like what we have. But we don't need to get it out too far. We're going to try this, and I'm going to switch the camera over a little bit. Hopefully you can see okay. And we're going to give it about 5 casts, and then we're going to call it a day. I'm very happy with that bass we caught earlier. It's a darn shame I didn't have a scale or a measuring tape, but I'm looking for your input, what you guys think it was. It's definitely 4 to 6 pounds, probably not 6. I don't know. Might have been 5.5. I don't know. Definitely 4 to 5, probably, my guess. All right, yeah, I like how this feels. The other bait was has a different feel to it. It wasn't like when I did the retrieve on this rooster tail. It was tighter, so you're not going to get a bunch of tanglement or looseness in your line. So I do like the feel of this. It's very flashy. I want to show this to you one more time. I don't think I showed it to you too close, but that's what the spoon looks like. It's just plain silver on the other side, and we have that little scale look. Once again, my color vision is not the greatest. I would call that blue. I don't know what you'd call it, but that's what I'm calling it for this video. It's just me and the lawn care guy. I like this a lot. It's really showing off a lot of flash. If there wasn't so much glare off the water, I'd try and get a better picture of it. But on this common area, there's a lot of trees, a lot of structure in the way. And like I said, I don't want to go on anybody's property. I want to keep everybody happy and whatnot. So let's try it again. About 10 feet off the shoreline, folks. I don't see anything chasing it yet. All right, nothing yet. Boy, I wish I had more time. I wouldn't mind tinkering around some of these other ponds. I know I said I was going to hit the other one, but since we had success on that large bass, I'm just feeling it out. I don't need to catch a large one. If I catch a 1 or 2 pounder, I'd be happy. But I just want some action. More ways than one. Okay, I'm going to try another cast or two in front of these tall reeds. Try and get it kind of parallel. The second reed bunch there has some reeds laying over close to the water surface, about 6 feet away, 5 feet away. So I'm just going to try and cast right in front of that. My casting skills for the backflip are not great because I'm a little rusty on my skills. But I think I can get it in the ballpark. Perfect, right where I wanted it. About 8 feet from shoreline. Nothing, we'll try again. Perfect, about 7 feet from the shoreline this time. Right in front of the reeds. Okay, we're going to try back to the other side. And that didn't work. This is what I call a reed. We call them reed fish down here in Florida. 15 feet off the shoreline. Steady retrieve. All right, folks, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to show you one thing. I know I've talked about it in the past. You know what? I'll do it on another video. Take care, folks. Thank you.